What's good? What's good? We are back live from Fayettenam, home of J.Cole, Dennis Smith Jr., Ray Mercer, Affion Crockett, Morray, and much more, along with Big Face, Mr. Jones, Paul Masson, and we got Mr. J. We got to bring in right now.
All
All right,
right.
there we go. We got
Yo,
everybody in
and
the building.
piece of Parmesan. Don't forget about Dress from Black Sheep. The joint is on Paramount Plus right now.
I still
It's
say
fade
he don't
nine too.
claim I still say he don't claim Fayettenam, but we have more important things. I dropped my blunt somewhere, so I got to find that later. Um, Before we get into the topics, I want to get out some shout outs. Of course, Mr. J, we got the underground experience show tomorrow in Greensboro. Can you give us that address again, my friend?
It is at the artist block.
And that
That
starts
is,
at 8 o'clock, right?
yeah, 8
10,
o'clock.
1020 is that W Gate City Boulevard?
Let me make sure we got it right here.
I think it's 1020 West Gate Boulevard. Or Gate West Gate City Boulevard.
It's right at the artist block, Greensboro, 1020 Westgate Boulevard, Greensboro, North Carolina. Doors open at 10 o'clock. You know, it's your last chance to get those early bird tickets at $10. At the door, it will be $15. Have your exact change. We're doing a cash app at the door.
Mm.
We either gonna do this or I can't do it, y'all. So I mean, if this is causing a problem, this is the other one that I can't hear shit on. So the speaker broke or something.
Uh, so
You
what we
look
at
good,
now?
man.
So we checking.
Shouts
The
out to
speaker still work. The speaker still works on that phone. I'm not sure why I could not hear any of y'all because I could hear on it the speaker before. So I couldn't hear anything that y'all were saying.
all right. Also check out Circle Kings podcast about to drop soon. We trying to wrap up the footage right now, getting the intro done in the next 48 hours. So be on the lookout for that. Also check out Big Caz T 910 TV. Big Caz couldn't make it. He texted me and said he couldn't make it tonight. But
What
shouts
up?
out to him for at least
Big,
communicating that
yeah,
and
big up,
whatnot.
big ass.
And of course, you can check out the Paul Feeding podcast, which is pretty much a daily podcast as well. All right, so we got some interesting topics. It's 30th anniversary of Wu-Tang album. So I think it would only be fitting that we start with which of the Wu-Tang albums is the best. I want to start with Mr. J. Then we're gonna run it with Jones, Big Face, and I'm gonna wrap it up.
Mm.
Basically, one of my favorites has always been the Jizza album, um,
Okay.
followed by the
Can't take my answer.
followed by the album with Ray and Ghost. Um,
Are you talking about the purple tape?
yeah, the Purple Tape.
Okay.
What about you? You said that if I'm correct, you said that Jizza was your favorite album.
Yeah,
What made that your favorite? What made that your favorite?
I think it's probably to me it's the most um, solid album front to back. Like the intro hits you as soon as you put it on. That whole skit with like the son and the child telling the story. That's
Oh, the
probably
you talking about the story
He
where
was
the
the Shogun.
they
yeah. Yeah, that's definitely it.
wow. And you know what? I don't know about all y'all, but what I took from that, I think about cats like Face Face got a son. He's alive. He's doing good. And the beginning of the Jizza album, they talking about, yo, man, you messing my father. So now I'm got to mother bring the heat to you. That's real dope, man. My bad, man.
So you take the Jizza album as your number one for the Wu-Tang overall, Jay.
Liquid Swords. That's Liquid
Yep,
Swords.
yep. Liquid Swords, and then the
The
purple tape
purple tape.
is like my number two.
Who you got, Jones? You back that, or you got somebody else?
Well, for the sake of content, uh, the brother Mr. J already took my answer, so
I think he took
I gotta.
everybody's answer.
No, no. I don't think so. Cause yeah. I see your
I know
face.
so. I know so. I know so. He
All
took
right,
everybody's
all
answer.
right. So I'm gonna go with everybody's answer. I was an
And we
asshole
just
on this
lost
album.
Jones.
Nah, he there. They
Word.
just switched
Okay, there
places
you
for
are.
some reason.
Yeah, I think I'm right here. So I was late on this album. I didn't like it, and then I listened to it. But I'm gonna go with since Mr. J already said Liquid Swords, I'm going with Only Built for Cuban Links because I was hating on that album. Everybody was like, "Yo, man, you need to listen to Raycon and Ghostface." I'm like, mm-mm. I'm like, nah. And then I sat down by myself and I listened to that damn tape, Purple or Not. I was like, good gracious. I mean, they even got like features from people on that album. They got one of the best Nas verses on that album. Incredible. Over RZA beats. It's like, I was like, oh snap. But my first choice would be Jizza, but I'm going with Only Built for Cuban Links, man.
Isn't that the
And I'm
typical
not,
answer though? Isn't that the typical answer most people go with? Cuban links?
that's why I didn't want to say it. But on the real,
I mean, if it's a
if you a
good
cat,
project, it's a good project.
Yeah.
thank you, Faith. Thank, thank you, Face. I sat down because I was hating on it. I didn't listen to it. I didn't listen to it when it first came out. I'm like, nah, I'm rocking with Jizza. That's my dude. And then I just sat down. It was like, I'm like, oh snap! They, dun- and they did a whole lot of things on that album, man. And RZA, he was really flipping as a producer. He was like showing you, I can do this, I can do that, and um, Ghostface and Raekwon, they were showing you as MCs, I can do this, I can do that. And I'm like, oh snap! And then the guest stars, you know, man, Inspector Deck got one. Inspector Deck is on the same track. How many times do you hear Inspector Deck and Nas at the same time?
All
Let
right,
me
well
shut the fuck up.
let's let Big Face tap in. You concur, Big Face.
So I mean, I would assume we're not considering Enter the 30. I assume we're not considering they debut album in this because if it is, then Enter the 36
I
is
mean, you
the
can.
number one. Let me look.
You can.
I believe that's allowable. Yeah.
Enter the 36 Chambers is the number one Wu-Tang album of all time. Followed closely behind with Liquid Swords. Then I would say ODB's dirty version of the Enter the 36 Chamber, dirty version, and I personally like Iron Man. Uh, but I mean, there's a lot of dope projects there. But I mean, Tony Stark's really crushed it. I've always been a huge fan of the Ghostface Killer, severely underrated MC, man. The way he delivered rhymes, he raps like nobody. And we know one fat white dude raps like him, but not before him.
Word face. You going there? Oh, you took it there. All right.
I mean, come
I
on.
love it. I love it.
We about to talk
Much
about that
love, my
later too
brother.
on some other shit. But we
A couple
love
top
Liquid
facts to drop.
Swords. Listen, Liquid Swords, while we talking about it, was like a theatrical. When I heard that, man, I was in the Navy, stationed on Treasure Island, and I was rocking that in my headphones, and it was like a movie. I listened to it from beginning to end, over and over and over again, because there was no, like we say, no skips, but it was just like the way they laid out the skits and the stories and the way he made the beats. NC came to live out. He just right from the beginning, that organ, that gent, 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 gent. He just had you. He had you the whole album. And yeah, like he said before, though, when it opens up with that chilling, they came to kill my father, but they killed my mom's. Oh man. And so, I mean, Wu had a fucking stranglehold on hip hop right then in the mid '90s, man.
So much so, Jay-Z even had to say standing ovation.
Hey yo, and if people
Wu-Tang is
don't
for the
know,
children, motherfucker.
and people don't realize, it's like, man, Jay-Z came out with one of the best songs, one of the best videos, but he had Wu-Tang
Hey
right
man,
there. It
hang
was,
on.
oh,
While we here
what a
this week,
layout.
I want to shout out Jadakiss. My man said, may your life be like French bread, long with a lot of dough in the middle. Yeah.
I can't disagree with that. I approve that shit. Yeah. long with a lot of dough in the middle. Word.
Yeah, baby.
I'm
Paul, what do
gonna
you say?
wrap this one up.
What you say?
Yeah. Long
I
with a
gotta
lot
go
of
with
dough in the
Liquid
middle. I
Swords is
like
my
that.
number one. I gotta go with Liquid Swords is my number one. The Wu Tang
Above the
album
Wu,
was,
above Enter the Wu,
yeah,
36
yeah,
Chambers,
yeah.
Protect Your Neck.
I
Yeah,
feel like
everything.
RZA mastered something from that album to that Liquid Swords album that just
Yeah,
wasn't
I
there on that
agree.
first album. It's just something he mastered. I don't know what it was. Some little something, you know.
Yo, you know, what's crazy is that Jizza got a line, and he said something uh about RZA production. He said force RZA to charge cats 40 G's a session. It happened, man.
You look like you karate fighting the camera with the RZA. Everybody
Yeah,
wants
you all
kung
over the
fu
place. You all over the place.
fighting. Some motherfucker's cutting. He's chicka chicka chicka.
Yo,
He's scratching the
yo,
video.
don't get me to talking, because the
There
dude
you
that did
go.
Kung Fu Fighting,
The whole
his
poem.
album is dope. But anyway,
Hey
there we go.
Paul. So Paul, I think you hit on something really cool right there, dog. Like I think you're right. The Riz that style of album, he hit the pinnacle. So 36 was him really almost hitting it, and then Liquid Swords was like, bam, this is the perfect like of that genre of
Yeah,
album. You're right. You're right.
yeah.
Yeah.
That whole kung fu marriage with hip hop, which was a fucking beautiful thing. I'm gonna tell you that it was built. We all were raised on that WECT Sunday kung fu fucking theater, motherfucker. Right after church, your ass watch kung fu theater. I come outside and kick you in the fucking throat right there on Strickland Bridge.
What
I think
talk?
we
What
all,
talk?
and I think we all wanted to be ninjas as kids, right? I wanted to be a ninja.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I want to be a ninja.
I wanted to be a ninja.
The
All right, we're
motherfucker
gonna
would
get to
talk
this.
for.
Go ahead.
So a quick sidebar question: would you consider any of the Gravedigger stuff Wu-Tang, or you just consider that something by itself?
Let me think about
Not
that.
really.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't
All
either.
right. I consider it Wu-Tang. I do.
Of course you would,
Because
Sean.
no, because if you say Gravediggers and you say Wu-Tang, who's the common denominator? It's
The
RZA.
RZA, but that's it though.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just a side project.
I get you. I feel you. I feel you on that. But RZA was still like, hey yo, my niggas, I'm going over here. Hey yo, my niggas, I'm going over there. And it
Well, RZA is the ghetto Kanye, baby. He's the ghetto Timberland. He's the real, you know what I'm saying? Like RZA is grimy, man. Him and Timberland. There's a Mount Rushmore of producers, and he's on it for me. The RZA.
Definitely.
You know what, Face? I don't even think you know what you really did right now. You and Mrs. J did it. They are cats from a certain spot. Like you could do it like this, but these cats go out there like that, and you still got to bring it back to this. It's like Prince Paul is Stetsasonic, but at the same time, Prince Paul is De La Soul. RZA is Wu-Tang Clan, but at the same time, RZA is Gravediggers. It's like they be like this, like yeah, tight fist. We gonna hang in there, but then cats they spread out and they still come back. That's a real interesting concept that you brought up.
So shouts out to
I'm lost in
Wu-Tang
the
30th
motherfucker.
anniversary. We're gonna get to the next question, and we're gonna let Faith start this one.
Oh
Uh-oh.
Who
shit.
has the best hip hop
Oh,
album cover?
Oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, so let's start with the cream of the crop for me. I got a top three, right? And then there's a lot that I like because for me, man, in the era that I grew up in, the late '80s, to the early mid '90s, when I was forming my, what I'm saying, musical identity, I guess. There's some real cool ass ones that struck out. For me, Illmatic, um, it just stands. It's in my mind. It's there all the time. I can see it. Ready to Die with the baby in the all white back. It's iconic to me. And while we were talking about Wu, man, really one that when I think of album covers, I think of ODB's food stamp card.
Oh, yeah.
That shit is fire. I mean, I had one. My mom used to send me in the motherfucking shop with a little
oh shit.
checkbook with a little brown ass, embarrassing ass motherfucking, food stamp cards. And I mean, there's so many dope ass. I mean, I had to jot some notes, man, because Ghetto Boys can't be stopped with Bushwick
Oh
Bill with a
man.
fucking bullet wound in his eye.
Yeah.
Real picture in the gurney. I mean, hip hop gave you the dopest ever. Every goddamn Tribe Called Quest albums,
Yeah.
hip hop cover, Low End Theory, just name all of them. They all dope. Every one of them fire. Put them all there. I can remember every one of my Heart of Hearts, the NWA. I mean, goddamn, when they're looking down on you and it looks like, look, these dudes is frightening right here, bro. Motherfuckers is frightening. So, I mean, hip hop gave you the visuals. We are a visual medium, probably the most visual musical medium of all the motherfuckers. That's my take.
We got
Woo!
Mr. J. Let's go with Mr. J
That's a
next.
that's a dope take.
Man.
That's a dope
he,
take.
he hit on some big ones.
He did.
I'd have to go with the Snoop Dogg Doggy Style cover.
Oh,
Um,
Mm.
uh, man, let me see if some other ones. The KRS one cover
Oh,
with him.
the BDP, yes.
Yep,
Yes, Criminal Minded. Yes.
yep.
but the gun on the cover. Yeah.
Man, let me think about what's the next one. I kind of liked the game documentary cover, just for
That's a
something
dope
that's a little
cover.
bit more recent.
It is. That's a dope cover. Hmm.
Jones, who you got?
That one was the panties. Not the best thing in the world, but right next to
hold
it.
up. Hold up. Is Mr. J done? I'm not
You
trying
done,
to
Mr.
cross
J?
over Mr. J.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right. One of my favorite
Jonathan
album
Jizzle
covers is
Jones. Mr. Jizzle, if you're nasty.
what Mr. Jones. If you pause. All right. Here we go.
Pause like a motherfucker.
But I gotta go back to what Faye said, man. Like I can't. Oh, here you go. Check this out. I still got this shit, man. My bad for cussing. But
My bad
I
for
still got this.
cussing,
Bad for cussing.
bruh.
Yeah,
The
man.
fuck?
Cause Hey,
What you
I got
got over
kicked
there,
off stage.
What do
Jones?
you got, man? You got an album cover.
Spit it out, fool.
Okay.
Oh, my man, it is
I didn't want to have to go
iconic.
to the, I didn't want to have to. I got to dig through the shelf behind me to go find that one.
Hey, I mean, it just
It's
stands out like a
the
hard dick in a
the
swimsuit, bro.
word. I know. I never thought about that, but I can see it, but I don't want to see it. But
No,
I
that's
got
clearly
you.
one of the best ever.
That's
One of the best ever.
crazy right there. That's crazy, yo.
Another one. Another one I like is I like Busta Rhymes, When Disaster Strikes. If you don't know the album cover, just go look at it. I just think it's like Busta Rhymes has a knack. He's like,
And I want to say that the album of all time.
Y'all done switched
My most,
again. What are y'all doing, man? Y'all switching places again.
we playing the Brady
oh,
Bunch. Here's a story
and
of a man named Jizzle. He was swinging with two girls of his own.
hey, and then even though he was taught that Jizzle, he got a whole nother bottle, and it's called
Oh
Dizzle,
shit,
and
we
we ain't
done
got
fucked up.
and we
Yeah,
ain't got
live
one of the
saying,
bottles. Where we at?
episode brought by Dizzle.
All right, and all right, and just to get the conversation going, this is another favorite album cover I got, and I happen to have the sticker, but it's this is what it does. I
Sonata
love this
X.
album
Oh,
cover.
Cigar X. Okay.
Yeah,
Wild Cowboys.
Oh wow, that's surprising. Okay.
yeah,
Wow.
The
you had
Wild
to go to
Cowboy.
the Wildcat. You had to go to Paradise Records and steal it. That's what you had to do. So apparently, I'm
Man,
out in
Sadat
myself.
could write, man, but his voice fucking killed me. Yeah. He could
His
write
voice
though.
is dope. You don't like his voice?
I don't know if dope was not the word I'd use, but yeah.
It's an acquired taste.
There you go. All right,
Liver and
cool.
onions, man. I never acquired it.
I
I
like
guess that's gonna have to
liver
be the
onions.
next
Me neither. Me
question.
neither.
That'll be the future question. Who's got the dopest voice?
I think that's, I mean, for me, Method Man. Damn, Method Man shit is almost perfect.
Yeah, but let's make that for another episode. Let's stay on this one.
All
All right, what we got?
Okay. What we
So,
got?
Jones, you got what? Wild Cowboys, and we're going on food stamp, right?
Jones also wanted to throw honorable mention YMCA. He said that shit was fire. When them dudes was like
you know
this.
what? Yo, look at this. I got something for you, man. It's
He said
rising
he was
up.
on it. He said the fireman, he don't know about the Indian, but the fireman was.
Hey yo, check this out. I got this from Faith. Not y'all two cats. I hope
you're talking about Scarface.
man, fuck you, man. You gonna bring a YMCA. You know what? I do like YMCA. Fuck that. Yeah, it's a dope joint.
Hot off the presses. Pause.
We're gonna wrap
Pause. Pause.
Hey yo, Face.
Yo, man.
Face. They started off the song. They said, "Young man, we give you this."
Is that what it said? Is that what it? I got PTSD. I got PTSD now.
On the Hip Hop Podcast.
Oh shit!
Jones. He done disappeared.
Damn! Send him the link. They came and got him. Ah!
All right, so enough of YMCA.
Face got me laughing.
Enough of the village people on the Hip Hop Podcast. I'm gonna end this up with three covers. Number one, Slim Shady LP.
Say what? Who?
Slim Shady.
Hold up. My bad.
Wife in the back of the trunk. Him and his daughter at the pier while they about to throw away the body.
Can I say something really quickly? So I was still going hard in my career at the time. He came out like right when I was pushing. Like, so there was no white boys had been signed, right? And they were really pushing hard on me. They actually wanted me to not publicize I was white because I sounded the way I sounded. So they wanted that to live on its own. Jones
Your
can
face,
attest
you
to
had
that.
a
Now, I'll say this. I say all that to say this. When I saw this in the source, I saw a full page ad with that album cover, and it said Eminem. But you know, I said, who the fuck is Eminem? Because I had never heard of him. And then I got the single from Paradise. It had Bonnie and Clyde on one side and Brain Damage, right? And I listened to that shit, and I told my wife at the time, shout out to the ex, that this motherfucker's gonna change rap. I've never seen nobody rap like this in my life. I said, this shit is ridiculously complicated. I mean, he's Rakim times 15. He rhymes every goddamn syllable of the sentence. So, you know, while we don't bump that shit in the club, and there's a lot to say about Eminem and the culture, and I agree and disagree, but goddamn, the motherfucker could rap.
and there he goes,
Yep.
Face. And I hope I'm not cutting anybody off, but
Yeah,
that's
me.
what that's
Yeah, Paul, as always.
all right, Paul. Go ahead. I'm a,
So I got two more. I got two more.
I hope I'm no. Oh no, you moving on?
Hey,
No,
great first one
No, I
though.
got two
Great.
more.
I mean,
I
the
got
discussion.
I wanna bounce off what Big Face said because I was at the flea
Pause.
market.
Pause.
Oh, wow. Oh, I bounced off of you.
Don't bounce off me.
Do I make you feel uncomfortable? I'm bouncing off of you, man. The
Uncomfortable.
topic.
Mr. Jones and me walking through the
Yeah.
barrio.
I'm gonna kick up my legs, man.
No, when I heard I
You
just
kick
don't
up your
give a
legs.
fuck.
Yeah.
Can we keep going?
A lot of plausible material going on
Jones,
here.
let Paul finish,
is
man.
moderating. Jones is moderating. Go ahead.
Y'all cats, man. Hey, y'all too old to be making jokes like this. But anyway, when I heard I just
Not
don't
making
give a
jokes,
fuck.
man. That made me quiet. Let him go on with his shit. That didn't mean
Oh
go
my
on a
God.
fucking
Go
monologue,
ahead.
Jay.
Go ahead. Finish. Go ahead.
You know what? No. I'm done. Hey, yo, Marshall, I was trying to give you props, but let's go on to the next.
All right,
Let's
I'm
go
sure
on to the
he'll.
next, man.
I'm done too.
Hey, yo,
You can read it.
Face.
You can read it.
Hey,
You can read it for
yo,
yourselves.
Hey, yo, Face. I'm still bouncing off of you, man. Word
Don't
up.
bring me in this shit. I'm trying to let Paul do his thing.
I'm still bouncing off of you. I'm bouncing off of you, all y'all, man. I'm bouncing. All right.
Who wants to go first? Y'all can read it.
Who's
Oh,
this?
boy.
Lil Yaki says hip hop's in a terrible place right now. Do you agree?
I want to hear Mr. J, man, because he is the hip hop historian amongst us.
Well, it's kind of interesting to hear you little Yachty say something about
It is right. It is right. It is right.
Fucking
That's right.
yes.
That's first of all.
Yes.
That's first
Little
of all.
scratch and sniff.
Thank you, Mr. J. Thank you, Mr. J.
I love Mr. J,
But-
For
man.
pointing out the obvious. The obvious.
Please
Can we say it in
expound on that,
stereo for the
Jay.
cheap seats?
Mr. J, expound.
But I mean, just the stuff he puts out doesn't put you in the mind of anything classic in the first place. That's one. But just the whole thing about hip hop being in a terrible place, you know, it makes you wonder. I mean, Andre 2000 just put out a flute album today. You know what I'm saying? A sidebar, I was around looking for my recorder since he's putting a flute album out. You know, I need to go ahead and try to find my 5th grade recorder and
You
see
motherfuckers
if
about
we
to
get
start
something.
training snakes. Peace out, dude.
Okay.
But I mean, look, the
I love it. I like
I
it.
know
the
you
commercial
do.
part of the game,
Jones, I have
man.
no fucking doubt in my mind you love that shit. Hey, bruh. Zero doubts.
Oh my God.
Mr. J, please continue, man. Please.
But you know,
Somebody go
the
get Paul. We're gonna
levels
have
of
to
where
get
this
him.
thing is going at,
Somebody have
man.
to-
The
Go ahead,
commercial part of this game has always been suspect anyway. But the underground is where the innovation's at. The independent artists are where the innovation's at. That's where you get the Griseldas. That's where you get the Coast Contras. There's another group called
Word. Peace Coast
that I
Contra.
just checked out. That I just checked out called the Same Old Gang. Like that's where you get those type of lyrical groups that are
Man, I
actually
feel
doing
strongly
stuff.
about this.
But
Yeah,
you know,
Can I say something? Let me say something. I feel strongly. I want to say two things. One, how come fucking rock and roll ain't never dead? Fuck that shit. I don't want to talk about it. Two,
facts.
he has no right to speak on any fucking state of the genre, man. Who the fuck is he to speak on the state of the genre? Okay, it's a musical form, man. I am fucking sick and tired of hip hop being held to some different standard than everybody else. Oh, you can't do hip hop in your 40s. Mick Jagger can do it in his goddamn 150s. So it's a genre of music. It's like anything else. But we're so huge, we took everyone by storm so bad from 1979 till now. We're the number one form of fucking, we took over the culture, the fashion, the shoes, the clothes, everything is hip hop. Even rock and roll motherfuckers is hip hop. So now they want to break us into these pieces and have us argue over who's this and who's that. Let me tell you something. Hip hop is hip hop. It's a fucking organism. It's dance, DJ, and culture, and fashion, and music. And I'm fucking sick of saying, "Oh, is it dead?" Hell nah. There's dudes doper than anybody alive right now today, and it's gonna continue growing because it's the most accessible form of music in the
Well,
world.
he didn't say it was dead. He said it's in a terrible place.
Okay, terrible place. If he would retire, probably get a little bit better at least, right?
I'd sign up for that. I'd sign up for that.
If that
Yep.
motherfucker did not say nothing else, hip hop 2-3 notches at least. We got dead motherfuckers. I'd rather.
Where did that come from? What was that?
Hey,
Oh,
fuck.
damn,
I
Paul.
mean,
All right.
man,
All right.
man, come
But
on,
yo,
man. What's the fucking
all right.
next topic?
You know,
Hey, man, what's
you
the
know.
next goddamn topic, man?
Hold up.
A little.
Hold up.
Hold up, I got something I want to say too, though.
Yeah, say it.
Nah.
I want to
All
hear
right,
it.
let's go. All right.
Go ahead. You next.
No, you P. Go P.
No, Jones. I'm
Hey,
gonna
yo.
end it. Jones next to me.
Hey, yo, Mr. J, understand, you started this shit right here. You started this. Man, look, man. When nobody asked no question when Everlast came out, when nobody asked no questions. It was dope. If it's good, it's good. People need to realize that just because you come out rapping, that don't mean that you're not an artist. Man, rappers be out here painting.
What?
What are you
Yeah.
talking about, man? What does that got
I'm
to do
on the
with
Mr.
hip-hop
Jones
in a terrible
fucking
place?
roller coaster ride. I got it's a 4-ticket
Hip-hop
ride.
in a terrible place. It's hip-hop in a terrible place.
You got the 4-ticket ride? Where we going? We
It's
going
goddamn.
I'm just saying, man. Hey, you know what? I'm just going to bring it all back, man. If this dude want to make an album playing this damn flute, he can do that.
No, what we're asking is Little Yachty, he ain't little and he ain't Yachty, says hip hop's in a terrible place.
Do you agree?
Do you agree?
I don't buy the comment coming from him. I don't.
Do you buy the comment, period?
No, I don't. I know where to go for dope hip hop. I do. And I be there every fucking day. And it doesn't get attention. It doesn't get the same attention.
I fucks with that.
If you want to be in the lane where you're up for a Grammy or an American Music Award, you put your shit there. And if they don't nominate you or give you an award, all right. But when you go over here,
I only got 2 tickets.
and guess what? You're gonna have a good ass time with them 2 tickets. You know,
Oh,
it's like people need to
Jones,
realize
wrap it
that.
up, Jones. We got 2 more topics still.
Oh, word! You give me the damn Dave Chappelle. Wrap it up, B. All right,
wrap it up,
all right,
B.
all right,
Wrap it
all right,
up, B.
all right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
So much time with 5 topics.
You want to see
Man,
the manager?
Hey yo,
I'm the manager.
Mr. J. They done told me to wrap it up. It took 2 minutes for them to tell me wrap it up.
Took you 3 minutes to wrap it up.
All right, here we go. All right, the clock is running. Hey yo, man, listen to what you want to listen to over there. The other shit, they gonna keep playing that shit, and that's how it is, man. Hey yo, and a friend of mine made a song called "So There It Is." I'm not gonna say his name, but you know, he's here.
I should have made a song called "Wrap It Up."
All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I think what Gotti meant to say was mainstream hip hop is in a terrible place. The underground, we're just fine. We're just fine.
All right.
The underground is vibrant and powerful.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So powerful, country people got trap beats on their song.
Thank you, man. That's why we got Mr. J on here, for legitimacy. God damn it.
Too legit to quit.
All right, for this next topic, I sent the topic out before some new news hit the stage, but it was, what do you think of the Will and Jada saga? And then the new news came out as well. That really put the icing on the cake and the cherry on the top. Which is really
ain't no cherries, ain't no fucking icing.
Pause.
It's really
Just
old
pause.
news. It's
Pause.
really old news. Old news.
So here's what I got to say. That Will and Jada love has been replaced by the Nelly and goddamn Ashanti love. Thank you. Until further notice, motherfuckers. I talked to Jermaine today. He said, "Face." I said, "Shut the fuck up, Cole. You led us down the primrose path, bitch." No, fuck that shit.
Well, he don't even sing that song on his shows no more.
He looked like he just ate the golden piece of shit.
All right.
He don't even sing that line in his shows no more.
I heard Will Smith was about to star in Brokeback Mountain 2. I can't fuck with him no more. He gone, fellas. We tried. He gone. He gone.
Hey, yo, Face.
He ain't the Fresh Prince. Now he's Spicy Prince. He's a Spicy Prince.
Hey, yo, Face.
And Jada, more managed. She looked more like Tyrese Gibson today to me than the girl from Jason's Lyric.
Oh, God.
Now, that bald head used to be cute. Now it's kind of creepy. It used to be hot. Now it's kind of scary.
Oh, God.
Yo.
So that's what we think about Will and Jada. Do we want to go with the next topic?
It's not.
They jumped the shark. But they jumped the shark.
There he go again. All right.
You got something you want to say, Jones? You got something you want to say?
I want to fight, but I can't fight what Face is saying. I'm just like, no. It ain't gonna make sense, man. We haven't heard it. We haven't heard the word.
Tell them about the real love, Jones. Tell them they're gonna come from the ashes.
No, there he goes. He goes there. Look, can I say something?
Here's the last of Will's masculinity.
You cannot stop talking.
It's like nipples. It's like here's the nipples, because without them, tits would be pointless.
Can I say something, man? He didn't admit it himself. You gotta wait for the word, man. You don't take
what a
other
fucked
people.
up legacy, man. They had us all in the palm of their hand. We love them. We wanted them motherfuckers. And she came out. Why did she do this to him? I don't understand. I don't understand if they sat down behind closed doors and said, "This is the plan." This couldn't have been the plan. It feels like Will really blew up. He was going to be the next Denzel, y'all. Y'all know that. And then she came creeping out the fucking woodwork like, "I want my fame. Your shit's over." You would Cary Grant of this generation, man. You would the Humphrey
You know,
Bogart of this generation, and you fucking him up. You fucking him up.
hey, yo, what I really want to say is like, I can't believe like the biggest night of his career turned out to be probably the worst
It's
night
fucking horrible,
of his
man.
career. Like all this dude had to do was just get up and get the Oscar for that
All right, well,
movie.
let's ask this one. If Will
And
Smith
then
smacked you on the Oscars, what would you do?
What? Who?
If Will Smith smacked you on the Oscars, what would you
Smack
do?
who? Mr. Jones? If he smacked Mr. Jones or Mr.
Big
J?
face, big face, Mr. J, Mr.
He would
Jones,
not smack
anybody.
me because he's not smacking me. Because I grew up in the hood. I'm the only white boy. If a black man runs up on me that fast, I'm swinging first. I know what you're coming to do. You're not coming to fucking give me some
you know what?
secret
I
handshake, motherfucker.
I can respect that opinion. If a
You
white
think
dude,
what you think he's about to do? Give you hey, let me ask y'all something. Do you think about to give him the Jazzy Jeff? No, he wasn't gonna give him the he was gonna give him the he wasn't gonna give him the Jazzy Jeff, bitch. You just call this fucking woman a man. He's running up on the stage in the middle of the goddamn Oscars. I'm gonna fucking give him the Stone Cold Stunner. I'm gonna kick that motherfucker in his balls when I'm gonna stun this motherfucker. First of all, we from Fayetteville, bro. Don't run up on us in public like that, man.
hey yo, I probably would have said,
don't run up on us in public like that, man. We're not gonna do that.
First of all, that whole situation is messed up because he was laughing too, and then she made a stink face, and then you already know if you got a female significant other, she makes that face, it's fun times over. Okay, but first of all, you're not running up on me on the show. It's show's over. The show is over.
Fuck this show. You're gonna have to get the backup. Who is the backup announcer? Get that motherfucker, because I'm for this show's over.
You got the roll credits. I'll get ready to hit
Man,
you got
listen,
you got to roll
you gonna
credits.
get your Oscar,
Roll
but you
the
gonna
I'm
get
gonna
it
credits.
take this shit a step further on you and say this. Why did they do Will like that? He was winning the Oscar that night. Everyone knew he was winning the fucking Oscar. Fucking Chris Rock. And look, I don't give a fuck what they say we didn't know. Yes, you did. He is a culmination of a career of great roles, man. Muhammad Ali, all the way from they took this motherfucker and made him play that gay dude in 6 Degrees of Separation.
Yo, you remember.
So look, he went all through this. He finally, man, got his due, and this is what you do to him. I feel like this shit was planned. I feel like it was some kind of fucking bullshit. I'm serious. Because now look, Will Smith was perfect to all of us in our community. I say our because black and white to me is the hip hop community I grew up in is that. It's our, right? We can argue that shit later off the show. But I'm going to say this. This motherfucker was perfect. Will Smith was perfect. We loved him. He couldn't do no wrong. And look what they did to this motherfucker. So it's what, and now they got us really, I clown them all the time. I'm guilty. They done got me clowning them, man. Like, I hope I Am Legend 2 blows up. I hope he comes the fuck back.
Me
I hope
too.
we all eat shit for this shit. Forgive me, Lord, for going against Will Smith.
I gotta say something else, sidebar, because he's got some trash friends too. That dude that's on there going around on the
He's a
internet.
stale prince right now.
He's trash.
Still Prince. Yeah.
Yeah, but I heard that news years ago. The same thing he was saying years ago.
Yeah, the same rumors. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
They
Wendy
all
Williams.
got fucked in their ass over
Hey yo,
there.
man. Hey yo, we can go in about that, but it's all speculation. It's all assuming. And I know one thing that I know for a fact for each one of us, we don't want nobody assuming some bullshit, man. You know, we ain't got time for that, man. But man, it's like this shit is crazy, man. Hey, my man broke down and he smacked one of the most famous motherfuckers in the world. That's what happened.
That was a gay ass slap too. Fuck that old theatrical ass slap.
But your face, this shit has happened.
How you gonna come
before.
from 9 o'clock? Bitch, you ain't gonna slap me from goddamn 9 o'clock, bitch. You ain't gonna come back like this and slap me, bitch. What?
It wasn't like a.
This motherfucker came from like way downtown fruitcake. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, but he's still Will Smith, man. He's still the first dude with a double LP. He's still the dude that did Parents
And
Don't
look what they did
Understand.
to him. That's what I'm saying, man. Fuck that. He
All right, well,
coming
we got
back.
15 minutes, so we're gonna get to this last topic, and I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of context. Mr. J brought this one to my attention. So there's this
Right.
cat named Your Old Droog on Twitter, also
Yeah, the
known as
Ukrainian
X.
Jewish dude that sounds like Nas.
So
He's a dope MC though. He's a dope
he
MC.
said, no disrespect, but J.Cole know who to do features with. Meaning Cole only do features with cats that he can outshine.
Can I start? Can I please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I please start?
Please.
Go ahead.
Floor is
Yo,
yours.
it's yours. The floor
First
is
of all, I
yours.
want to say this. Shout out to Mr. J for putting me on the Droog. I had to do a deep dive on Droog, and I did. I read as much as I could. I listened to several, like lots of tracks over and over again. Because, man, he sounded so much like Nas. It really reminded me of the Shine Biggie deal. He sounds so much like Nas, man. It's amazing. To the point where his debut album, of course, created buzz because people thought it was Nas with an alter ego, right? But I want to say this, man. His bars are not there, not for Cole, man. He's got clever bars. They're clever. They're clever. And he sounds a lot like Nas when he puts them together. He uses words like Reaganomics, and you know how the New Yorkers like to use those, and it's good. Bruh, I'm not gonna say the dude can rap. To me, he's like on a Budden scale, right? Budden isn't on Cole's scale. He's on Budden scale, but he sounds like Nas. What do you mean, J.cole? J.cole do a goddamn verse with Rakim right now, and you better really come, Rakim, because it's not about the rap cadence. You listen to what that man's writing when he writes, man. It's incredible. And I'm from the city, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yeah, I'm biased. Hell yeah, I'm biased. But you can't fucking deny it. I mean, it is what it is.
Okay, so what do you think, Mr. J?
I think I'm a little bit tired of folks coming for Cole because I feel like they're coming for us. That's how I feel.
Yes.
And you know what I mean? Because
You're fucking with the
it's
wrong
been a couple
ones.
people. It's been a few people. You know, they get real slick about stuff, but they don't want that. You know what I mean? They used to.
They really don't. They really don't, bro.
Tupac used to say, "Don't let the West Coast ride tonight." I'm saying, "Don't let 2-6 ride tonight." You know what I'm saying?
They used to call us the Middle East. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with that, son. You want to fuck with the Middle East.
So you
I
don't
think it's
agree
real
with it at
easy.
all?
No, I think it's he kind of slid in because he's seeing the run people are on. He's on. Cole's on, and you
He
hear
wishes he got a
other people
feature.
kind of take shots. So you kind of slide into. It's one of those things like Game. Like Game saw that whole situation with Snoop
I
and
agree.
M, and it came back and then Snoop and M did a song together. He thought it was going to work out the same way for him. It didn't.
Yeah, I totally
And I think
disagree. For a couple reasons. Number one, who in the mainstream is out spitting Cole anyways?
Nobody.
So
Nobody.
there's that.
Even Drake struggled, man. Drake had to go back and do 2 verses with him. He had to come back in front of him and behind him, and he still didn't son him.
I mean, you got maybe Kendrick. That's it.
I don't hear Kendrick racing to get on any tracks with him either.
I gotta go back and listen to the Joyner Lucas and J.Cole. I gotta check that out again and see how.
Hey, I'm a Joyner Lucas fan. Joyner's a great writer.
Right.
He got him there too.
Yeah. So
and I have a
Rhapsody's probably close too. That's about it.
Man, it's not even about the cadence because he changes it so much. He doesn't have really a style as far as rhyme pattern.
Yeah.
He just takes you. He likes to take. I don't know. For me, it feel like he like to take you on this little path where you don't see it going, and then it's twists. His raps have twists. That is like a Twilight Zone episode. Like, oh shit, damn, he was setting me up. He was talking about this, and then he killed you with this metaphor, man. And he really talks about his real life. And man, I don't know how this sounds like some fanboy shit. I don't want it to, but the dude rides around on a bike, man, in a sweatsuit, man, with no one. Is that not Fayetteville as fuck?
Yeah.
That's Fayetteville as fuck. You gotta ride with him.
Yeah. It don't really matter who Cole gets on the record with. He's gonna bring the heat, and
He's Hulk Hogan
there's
in the
not too many
'80s,
cats
man.
out there spit like him. Maybe a Tech Nine, maybe a Tech Nine. I don't know. There's not too many.
That's a collab I'd like to hear.
Tech Nine.
I wouldn't even
J.cole.
say really I wouldn't even say technical rappers. Let's say smooth rappers. Like, you know what I would really like to hear? I think I mean, you want to mash up some genres? Give me a G-Eazy J.Cole collab. Let me hear what y'all do. Go put them in a room together and see what they come up with.
Definitely. We got 10 minutes left, fellas. We want to do any shout outs?
Shout out to Mr. J for holding it down in this building. Shout out tomorrow night. Y'all need to check him out. My man Greensboro, right? Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah,
Let them know what time it is. Because let them know where we can get tickets. Pub the hell out of it.
Yo, Artist Block, 8 o'clock. It's in Greensboro. Go ahead and get your tickets now on Eventbrite, or you can go ahead and Cash App me. Cash App $NCCCEO. $10 now, it's $15 at the door. We're doing Cash App or straight cash, exact change.
Come
Exact
meet the
dollars.
cast. Yo, check out multiple North Carolina celebrities in the building. I checked the flyers. Every artist there is going to be dope. You're going to see lyricists, cats of the visual medium, spoken medium. It's just going to be a real great. And if you're an artist, it's a fantastic networking event for you to come meet cats you can collaborate with that's on that shit. If you on that, I got some shit's going to make me some money shit, stay your ass at home. Because it's some art shit. Everything in hip hop, the culture is an artistic medium. Yeah, we getting paid because we producing a product you motherfuckers want to buy. Not because we want money, because we got the product we motherfuckers want to buy.
And people say, we're going to be a movie. We are making a movie.
And don't forget,
and he's always similar for his history.
Go ahead.
Yeah, pub it.
Yeah, I was trying to pump out the Circle Kings podcast as well. Be on the lookout for that. We're trying to wrap that up as quick as possible. So we're going to have that on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Rumble, TikTok as well. Hosted by Big Face, yours truly, Big Face. And don't forget,
shout out. Hey, so let me go ahead and while we on this, let me go ahead and shout out my man Paul Masson right there. Y'all see in that window right there. Y'all see him as the cat that's always trying to control the action here. But my man right there is a powerhouse. He got the Triple P podcast. He got his promotional company. He pumping out the goddamn Circle of Kings podcast, live from Fayettenam, man. The multimedia magnet right here in the city, bro. He never gets his flowers. He been since back in the day when we was in the Paradise days and the bomb shelter and all them days. Paul Masson been ringing fucking bells. And P is my fucking producer extraordinary, Circle of Kings. Be on the lookout. We got none but famous cast. We talking about Chris Lights Out Lytle, Britton Hart, the strawweight BKFC champ of the world. We got Michael Williams Jr. That's the first episode. We got Rory Jones Jr. coming up, Zav Judah coming up. Exclusive access to combat sports right out of the city. Shouts out to motherfucking Paul goddamn Masson. Couldn't do without him. Big ups to you, bro.
And this episode is brought to you by Dizzle Brand Premium Luxury Liqueur.
Do you dizzle my nizzle?
All right, fellas, we about to wrap it up with the outro. And stay on a little bit longer if you want to have your content downloaded for your individual local recordings so we can chop them up. If not, it's fine as well.
I'm staying on, bitch.
All right. Peace.
Beats by Trill, straight Killerville, dog.